It's springtime and a perfect time for a healthy lunch out on the patio. St. Francis outpatient dietitian Megan Walters is joining the program for the first time today and has a delicious salad recipe for us. Good morning, Megan.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about your background and what you do on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, so I've been practicing as a dietitian for more than 10 years now. I currently work at St. Francis Hospital. Been there for a while. I worked there for a while, moved and came back. So now my role is in the outpatient setting. So I do one-on-one nutrition counseling with patients.
So when you're doing this one-on-one counseling, what are some of the, not problems you're trying to solve, but what are some of the things you're trying to help people with?
Yeah, so really it's about helping people make dietary changes that help them to achieve whatever goals they have. So a lot of times that might be helping them manage a chronic disease of some sort. It could be more about preventing chronic disease. Some people just want to learn better eating habits to help them feel better and function better on a daily basis.
You know, there might be some people out watching saying, man, I'd like to get a hold of a dietitian. You know, I want to know what to eat. I want to know what the right things are to eat. So how do they get a hold of a dietitian at St. Francis like yourself?
Yeah, so they can ask their physician for a referral, and once that referral is placed, we have a scheduling department that would then reach out to the patient and help them get scheduled to make that initial appointment with the dietitian.
Okay, great. And just say, I want to go to a dietitian, and then they can kind of take it from there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so let's tell us about the recipe. It looks like a spinach salad. What is it called?
Yeah, this is a spinach strawberry salad with a balsamic poppy seed dressing.
And you're making the dressing, so you know what's in the dressing.
Absolutely.
Let's start with the dressing, because I want to see how you made this in this little device.
Yeah. So this is a really nice, I just found this off Amazon, and it's a little shaker bottle, and it's actually got the markings for
we'll
the
show
volume
right
there.
at this
So
camera here. So you can make it all in here.
Yeah, so this is just olive oil, balsamic vinegar, poppy seeds, honey, and a little bit of Dijon mustard. Plus a little salt and pepper, and you just shake it up and it's ready to go.
Shake it up.
Yeah.
So what else is in here that's good for us?
So this is our spinach, and I used pre-washed packaged spinach for this to save time on preparation. So spinach is a very good source of vitamin C and iron. So I already added that to the bowl here. And then we've got
I'm already grabbing the fork. You're like, what is he doing? I'm already grabbing the fork. Okay, let's go.
And then we have our strawberries, which are in season right now. And this is about a quart of strawberries that I already pre-sliced. And that's about a pound of strawberries.
Yeah,
so
that's a good amount. And this is going to feed a lot of people. I find that, you know, you can have this for a meal with maybe one other thing. It doesn't have to just be a side dish. This is a lot of food and a lot of nutritious food. So now I want to ask about the onions. What are the onions bringing to the table?
Yeah, so a lot of flavor.
Yes.
So I thinly sliced these, and I actually soaked these in water for about 5 to 10 minutes and then drained them, which helps to reduce some of the harsh aftertaste of the onions.
That's a good tip. So soak them in water to kind of take a little bit of the bite off.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It still preserves their flavor and their crisp texture.
So no meat in this recipe, but we do have some protein.
We do. We have walnuts. And I toasted these beforehand, which I always recommend doing because it helps bring out the flavor in the nuts.
It does.
So 350 degrees for about 8 minutes. You can use any kind of nut for this recipe, but I chose walnuts because they're one of the richest dietary sources of antioxidants.
Oh,
and they
really?
also are a good source of omega-3 fatty acids.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
So
I've got to get into this before the segment. But so then our cheese, we're going to finish it off with a nice looking cheese here.
Yeah, so this is feta cheese, which I love. It's got a nice, sharp, tangy flavor, which adds a lot to this recipe. It's so flavorful, you don't need a whole lot. So this is just a half cup of crumbled feta that I'm adding to the whole recipe here, which makes about 6 servings.
This is so good. This is so good, Megan. 2 things that jump out to me. First of all, no added sugar. Second of all, not a ton of salt. All that flavor is in the dressing, and it's in the onions.
Exactly.
That onion trick, tell us that one more time. I've never heard that.
Yeah, so just 5 to 10 minutes of soaking in them in cold water. You want to thinly slice them first, and then you drain the water off, and that helps reduce some of those harsh compounds that can create that taste.
Well, it's delicious. Megan Walters with St. Francis, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me today.
This recipe is at newson6.com/recipes for a fresh strawberry spinach salad.